Every living being begins as a single cell. These tiny units work in perfect harmony, dividing, growing, and dying, all according to nature's rules. But sometimes a single cell breaks the rules. It begins to grow uncontrollably, ignoring every signal to stop. This is where cancer begins, with a single disobedient cell. In this 3D journey, we'll understand how cancer starts, what causes it, and how science fights it.
In a healthy body, cells live a disciplined life. They grow, divide, and perform their duties, repairing tissues, carrying oxygen, protecting against infections. And when their job is done, they die peacefully, making room for new cells. This balanced cycle is called cell regulation. It keeps our body healthy and functional.
Inside every cell lies DNA, a long, twisted molecule that carries instructions for everything a cell does. DNA acts like a biological computer code, controlling how cells grow, divide, and repair themselves. If this code is copied correctly, the cell functions normally. But even a tiny typo in this genetic script can cause big problems.
Sometimes DNA gets damaged by radiation, harmful chemicals, or simply by chance during cell division. This damage is called a mutation. Most mutations are harmless, but some change important genes that control growth and repair. When that happens, the cell may begin to act differently, and that's where trouble begins.
Our body has special repair systems, like tiny molecular mechanics that scan DNA for mistakes and fix them. But sometimes an error escapes their attention. If that damaged cell survives, it carries faulty instructions, and that one mistake may be the seed of cancer.
When a mutation affects the genes that control cell division, the cell no longer listens to signals that tell it to stop. It divides again and again, ignoring the rules. At first, it's just one rebellious cell. But soon it multiplies, forming a small cluster of abnormal cells.
As the abnormal cells continue to divide, they form a mass called a tumor. At this stage, the tumor may be harmless and stay where it began, but if the cells gain more dangerous mutations, they can learn to invade other parts of the body. There are two types of tumors. Benign tumors stay contained. They grow slowly and don't spread. But malignant tumors, or cancers, are aggressive. They break through tissues, destroy nearby cells, and can spread throughout the body. This ability to invade makes cancer so dangerous. When cancer cells enter the bloodstream or lymphatic system, they travel like seeds in the wind. They can settle in new organs, lungs, liver, bones, and start growing there too. This process is called metastasis, the deadly spread of cancer.
Our immune system is our defense army. It constantly scans for abnormal cells and destroys them before they grow. But cancer cells are clever. They can disguise themselves, hiding from immune cells or producing signals that block immune attacks. That's why cancer often grows silently, undetected for years.
Many things can cause mutations that lead to cancer. Smoking, radiation, toxic chemicals, processed food, pollution, even certain viruses. Sometimes it's in our genes, inherited from our parents. While we can't control everything, we can reduce risks through healthy living and awareness.
The earlier cancer is found, the better the chance of recovery. Modern technology helps doctors detect cancer at its earliest stages through regular checkups, blood tests, imaging scans, and biopsies. Screening can often catch cancer before symptoms appear, saving countless lives.
Once diagnosed, treatment depends on the type and stage of cancer. Traditional methods like surgery, chemotherapy, and radiation target cancer cells directly. Newer treatments like immunotherapy and targeted therapy train the body's immune system to destroy cancer cells naturally, a revolutionary step towards safer, smarter medicine. Today, researchers are exploring ways to repair mutated DNA, detect cancer earlier, and stop its spread completely. From nanotechnology to gene editing, science is rewriting the future of cancer treatment. Each discovery brings us closer to understanding and defeating this ancient disease. Cancer begins with one tiny cell, but knowledge begins with one curious mind. By understanding how cancer starts, we gain the power to prevent it, detect it early, and treat it better. Awareness, science, and compassion are our greatest weapons. Together, we can bring hope and healing to millions. Thank you for watching. Stay curious, stay healthy, and keep learning with EduScience and Technology.